Hi everyone. I am going to do some cranberry sauce, and I know everybody does cranberry sauce, but I'm going to do half of it plain and the other half I'm going to put in a chopped jalapeno and serrano pepper. So I'm going to get that started. So we start out with 4 cups of water and 4 cups of sugar. And we're going to bring that to a boil for 5 minutes. My sugar. Guess I could have pre-measured this, huh? And this is to 8 cups of cranberries. And that's it. We'll just get it stirred up. Stir that up, and you're wanting to get that dissolved. So how have you all been? It's been very nice here. It's been warm, spring-like. You're getting ready to plant your gardens. I have my jelly jars boiling over there. They're ready to go. They've been in there for a while. And I'm just using my pressure canner. I'll just sit the lid on top, and these will process for 15 minutes after they're full. I guess I could chop up my peppers. I'm not going to seed these because I did some peach jalapeno jam. And it just was not spicy enough for me. So I'm going to leave the seeds in here. That's why I'm adding their serrano too. Excuse me. Pepper. I'm hoping that'll add a little pep. I thought about putting it in my little chopper, but it's not enough to really dirty that thing. I'm just mincing it up. Oh, my dog heard me chopping something up. My dogs love veggies. They heard me peeling a sweet potato tonight from outside. I don't know how they heard that, and they all came running in the house. They wanted to bite a sweet potato. They love veggies, carrots, potatoes, tomatoes, sweet potatoes. Just make sure you don't give your dogs grapes or onions or some things that can be very toxic for them. They love their veggies. Or should I say they love my veggies. My white poodle, though, she wants nothing to do with veggies. She has a sweet tooth. I try to give her fruit, but she's not a fan. And they all liked cranberries. I couldn't believe it. I got some cranberries today, and they all went after them like crazy. Which is good for my chihuahua. Cranberries do help your kidneys. That's what they say. You never know anymore what's a wives' tale and what's true. But if it does help, that's good for her because she gets bladder infections. So I don't know how you make a dog drink more water than what they do. Drink water, do it. I guess I should say you should wear gloves when cutting peppers. One year I was doing salsa and I did it all by hand. I didn't have a food processor or anything, so I chopped it all by hand. And I did not wear a glove when I was doing the peppers. Oh my goodness. My hands were on fire for 3 days, I swear. Oh my gosh. It was terrible. So yeah, wear gloves when you're messing with peppers. It hurts so bad. This is really easy. And there's nothing to it. Bring that to a boil. Let it boil for 5 minutes. And then you add your cranberries. So that's dissolved now. And when it comes to a boil, I'm going to let it boil for 5 minutes. And then when I add the cranberries, I'll come back. Okay, we're back. After you've boiled your syrup for 5 minutes, take your 8 cups, I think you can see it, cranberries, and probably a little more gently than I just did, put them in your pot. And I just rudely moved you around. Okay, sorry about that. And put your, that one's ugly. Look, can you hear them popping already? That was fast. And when they start popping, that popping sound scared me. I hope they don't pop in my face. Maybe I should turn it down now. That was okay. No, that was okay. Okay, you'll see them start splitting. And I wash these really well, as I always say. See, can you see them starting to split? I don't know if you can see that. And when they break down in the syrup, it'll kind of slide off. This has its own pectin. I don't know if you know that. You do not need pectin when you're making cranberry sauce. So this is probably one of the quickest things to do. And I love it with, I mean, not just turkey, but if I make a roast chicken for dinner or anything like that, I love to have me some cranberry sauce. So it's kind of nice to have it on the shelf. I've never put the jalapenos in it before, the peppers. I just thought it sounded good because I really like the pepper jellies, and I really like it in the peach jam. That came out really good this last summer. I was trying to figure out all the ways to do peaches. I think I did dehydrated peaches, peach jam. These aren't as pretty as I had a friend send me some cranberries one time from Wisconsin. Oh my goodness, they look like garnets. They were so pretty. She sent me like 10 pounds. And you can make doggy treats with cranberries and sweet potato. That's really good for your dogs. So if you are able to get an abundant amount of cranberries, just can up some of the berries for doggy treats. Pumpkin and cranberry. Let's see what else. Sweet potato and cranberry. And that makes for a really healthy treat for your dogs. And just keep stirring it until it breaks down. Happens fairly quickly. So, sorry for my snafus there. I knew better than to wobble that camera on you guys, and I'm not good enough at editing yet to take that out, so you might be stuck with it. So as soon as this breaks down some more, I will come back and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so here we are at the stage we want to be. And if you wanted to, you could cook this down to where it is, and you could strain it. And then what you can do is you can take those cranberries and dehydrate them. And then you've got craisins. And they would be sweet because you cooked them in this syrup. So that's an option too. And then you'd have more of that jellied type of cranberry sauce like you get from, I think it's Ocean Spray. Is it Ocean Spray that makes all that? You know you ate it when you were a kid. You know you did. The jellied cranberry sauce. So I think I'm going to skim a little bit of this foam off. It's no big deal, but for the pretty purposes, skim it off with a spoon. Don't get your knuckles in there. I always feel like, no, I don't want to skim it because I'll lose some of my jelly. If you were making a home jelly, fruit jelly, you could put butter in there and it would stop that. I've never done that with cranberry sauce. I guess you could do it. I don't see why not. So I'm going to carefully move you over here. Not like last time. Turn this off. And I had my jars boiling in that pot. I'm just going to ladle this in to 1/4 inch of headspace. And you don't have to pressure can this because it has a high sugar content. And this will process for 15 minutes. Doesn't take long at all. I can already tell this is going to be thick. Oops, too full. Smells good. And I think after this jar, I'll add my peppers. And those are the jalapeno and the serrano pepper that I chopped up. I'm just going to mix it in while it's still hot. And that's all you need to do. It doesn't really have to cook too long. You could add that at the beginning, and I think it would probably get spicier. But I know this will get spicy just sitting here tonight. And in the water canner, you can already see the color changing in the peppers. And I think this will be pretty spicy. I wanted my peach jam to be spicier than what it was, but I thought I put enough peppers in there, but I didn't. And I'll put the rest of that in a container. Wipe your rims. Put your lids. And put them in your pot. So I'm going to do that with the rest of these jars. And you'll be able to tell which ones have the peppers because you'll see the little white seeds. I left the seeds in. And you can see little flecks of green as well. So I'll be able to tell which ones have it. I'm kind of the only one in the house that likes cranberry sauce, so I guess it really doesn't matter. I might send a jar of the spicy to my mom. She might like that. She likes spicy stuff. So that's it. I will show you the jars when they come out of the canner. Okay, the timer's going off. Cranberry sauce is ready. And I, excuse me, I think I told you, no I didn't. You want to make sure that that water comes at least, I do 2 inches over the top. Make sure they're covered with the water, and see, you can tell that one has the peppers. Can you see that? If I don't get in the light, you can see it. You can tell which one has the peppers. I'm sorry, I'm starting to already get allergies and stuff like that this weather. I love it, but it's already kicking in. I'm worried about the fruit trees and stuff. They're going to bloom and then we'll probably get another freeze. I mean, it still is only February. So there it is. I got 8 jars in a little bowl. And they're already popping. And yeah, this will last me since I'm the only one who eats it. And I have some in the pantry. So this will last me until next year. And there it is. So if you have any questions, let me know. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Down there, click the little button. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for hanging out with me. Bye.